So, you've just spawned in after creating your character, and you're confused. I know I was when I first started, but fear no longer, because I am here. I'm here to show you, like, exactly what to do, how to level up in the game, you know, getting items, getting skills, just everything you need to know. So, let's go straight into it. But before we start the video, like and subscribe if any of this helps you, and please join the Discord, the link is in the description, and let's get on with the video. So, as you may notice when you spawn in, you have a new protection which lasts for about like 2 hours now, which is insane. That stops you from being able to lose any lives, which you'll be able to see at the top right. So as you see here, you have age and deaths. Now, whenever you die in the game, your age goes up. Once you're age 300, I think that's when you wipe. So yes, this is technically a permadeath game, but you have many lives because it's only until you get about age 300 is where you wipe, and that can take many deaths. So you've got a ton of opportunities, and also if you don't die for a while, then your age will actually go down. So if you're at the game, then you'll practically never wipe on a slot. Now, whilst you're roaming the open world, at the top right, you may get an occasional mission. Now, this isn't an event or is it a travel mission, but it's just an open world sort of mission. It's just an open world event that happens every once in a while. And for my ones, some files that went missing, do your best to recover them. I'd have to look around to try find some files to pick them up, and it would level me up. You can see I'd get 75 cash and I'd get 25 XP. Also at the top here, you've got keybinds if you want to change any of these. You've also got server lists, which you can see which servers are in an event or not. You can also press M to pop up the menu. Now here you can see your profile, which will show you your like level, your tau, what's your mastery on stuff, mutations, elo, you know, days, how many days you've been alive, event wins and whatnot. It also shows your rank. Party is where you can create a party. You'll see at the bottom left, you can invite a player. Type in their name, click invite, they can join, and you can queue into missions together. Then also you've got dev products, which you can see here. These allow you to do clan rerolls, element rerolls, and recustomize your character. You can either buy these with Robux or Karma, and you get Karma from playing the game and playing slots. So now that you're in a party with your mate and you're ready to get into a mission, if you press B, you'll see you've got a hawk, so you can do bounty hunts or travel missions. Bounty hunts are open world where you spawn in on them in the sky, you drop down and you have to kill them. And then travel missions are your main way of getting XP, items and money. As you can see, it's queued me into a mission. Here we go. We've actually entered a mission. So this one, at the top left, it will tell you what the mission is. So for me, pack of ferocious wolves. So I've got to go get a pack of ferocious wolves. Also, while we're on the way there, I'll do a quick movement guide. So if you go up to a wall and press and hold space, you'll actually hang on it. But if you go up to a wall and press space, then you'll jump off it. Also, if you run for long enough, you'll go into a sprint, which is much faster. And if any of you guys are confused about the gliding, if you jump up into the air and hold space, like double tap and hold space a few times, you'll be able to go into the gliding, which allows you to glide. Pretty self-explanatory. But what a lot of people don't know is the gliding mechanic of trees. So if you see any trees or leaves, what you do is you go up to them, jump and hold space, and you'll see you'll grapple onto it, and you can glide off with a ton of speed and go into a glide if you press spacebar again. That's a pretty simple movement guide. So now you can see here's the enemies. Now, if you press Z, you'll equip your sword. You can see all the moves here, so I don't need to go through that. Just read them, see what they do. And this is pretty simple, so let me just fight these wolves. There you go. You see, I killed him. Level increased. You'll see it on your screen. And then a scroll will appear. What you want to do, this is like a treasure chest. This is what you get your items from. So once you pick them all up, then you'll be sent back to the open world. And now you can see, we're back. So if you press N, this will open up your inventory. Which you can see here, you've got the Ninjato. You've got a training manual, which is new. And I'm pretty sure that's training for your weapon. And then you can see here, accessories, which is where my items go. So I've got a bandaged eye patch. I've got a disguised scarf. I've also got a puffy scarf. And there are different items you can get. There's a ton of them actually. So try your best to get all the accessory items. So that's your main way of leveling up, is through these missions here once you press B. There's a bunch of different mission variants, and it depends on if you're criminal or executioner. The missions change up depending on which faction you went for. And then like I said, bounty hunts are you drop in on someone and you try and kill them, and you can get XP and money for them. So you may be wondering what to do now, because you may have been doing too many missions. Maybe you're like, okay, how do I get skills? How do I get moves? Well, you'll see once you spawn into the game, there'll be a bunch of exclamation marks everywhere. Those are trainers. There's 3 types of trainers. You've got Tau trainers, you have Misc trainers, and you have weapon trainers. You can only have one trainer at a time. So I highly recommend to go for your Tau trainer first, as it allows you to get your Tau moves, which is whatever, for example, fire, wind, electric, lightning, or wood. Now once you find your trainer, what you'd want to do is fight them. To get skills, you need trainer XP and skill points. Skill points you get from just leveling up. Trainer XP you get from fighting your trainer. Now you can fight a trainer with different levels. There's up to 10. The higher the level, the more trainer XP you'll get from beating it. And trainers can be found anywhere on the map. For example, where I am right now is actually where the wind trainer is. Like you see here, up here, in this little house up here is the wind Nimpo trainer. Now you may be wondering, how do you get more trainers, or how do you swap trainers? Well, actually, you can only have one. You can have 3 trainers maximum, but there's a caveat. You can have one trainer up until you're level 20. Once you're level 20, you can be apprenticed to another trainer. Once you're level 40, then you can have a 3rd trainer. But those 3 trainers have to be different types. So you have to have a weapon type, you have to have a Tau type, and you have to have a Misc type. Misc could be speed or strength, or the other trainers like technique or amplification trainers, stuff like that. So I'll quickly demonstrate to you how this works. So once you find your trainer, then he'll tell you to go to meet someone called Master Shu. Master Shu is the general Nimpo trainer. You need to find him, do his obstacle course, and then he will give you Nimpo. Once you've done that, you come back to your trainer and you'll be able to become its apprentice, so then you can start fighting him for XP and getting him for moves. You can also find blueprints when you're out doing travel missions and bounty missions when you get them from scrolls. Now what you want to do with blueprints is equip them into your inventory and left click on them to learn them. Once you've learned them, you may be confused what that means, but what you can do is you can use your money to go to a weapons dealer, which will allow you to craft the items that you have learned. Now only certain items can only be equipped if you meet the stat requirement. So for example, you may need to be higher on strength or speed or taijutsu. If you see here, you have the weapons dealer, and I'll go and check on him real quick. So I can talk to him, I can say yes, and he'll show me my weapons. Now I obviously just started this save, so I don't have any new weapons, but if you wanted to change weapons after you accidentally picked the wrong one in the menu, then you can come here and buy them for 5,000. So slightly expensive, but you'll be able to get it in a few missions. You can see I've just started this one, I've already got 1,600, so it's not too much. Once you learn new schematics, you'll see them here in the primary tab. You can also sell some of your stuff at an appraiser. If you have too much items, or you want to get rid of them, and you want to have a bit more money, then you come to the appraiser over here and you can sell all your items, or you can inspect and see what items you have to sell. I can also show you a trainer location which you might be interested in. Trainers may be hard to come across. There's a good video by another YouTuber which I'll put in the description, which is literally all the trainer locations, and I actually use it quite often because it shows you everything. So you can see here's one trainer called Sekiro. You can see he's a technique trainer, so if you want to learn technique, you'd come to him. That's pretty much the basis of Ninja, with what's going on, you know, with the events and the weapons and the how to level up and gain XP, because I've been getting tons of messages from you guys telling me how you're really confused and you want me to explain it. So I just thought I'd make a video so that I can tell everyone at the same time what to do. If you have any more questions, please put them in the comments. I'll respond as quickly as I can, and I'll help any of you that need any help. So if you enjoyed this video and some of it helped, please like, subscribe, join the Discord, link in the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.